Hi, I'm Dan Robinson. I manage the Technology Enhanced Learning Unit at the School of Tropical Medicine. We are a small team of specialists that sit within the Education and Training Department. And amongst other things, we manage the educational technologies which are in use in support of learning and teaching, and also provide very close support to our academic colleagues and our students in the use of these. So in this short presentation, I'm just going to give you a very quick overview of the technologies that we use here, which have all been selected to ensure that they are high quality, they are reliable, they are very accessible, and ensure that they support the type of education which is important towards the LSTM. So first of all, we are an Office 365 campus, so that means that you will have access to the full Microsoft suite whilst you're here. This is provided to us by the IT Services Department. This is a fantastic resource for our students because it means that you can download the Microsoft Office suite. You have access to all of the supplementary tools such as Microsoft Teams, etc. as well. In terms of the specialist educational software that we have, there are a number of core technologies. The first one really is the hub of your learning whilst you're with us, and it's called Brightspace. So it's what we call a virtual learning environment. I'm sure those of you that have come through education before, higher education before, will be very familiar with this type of technology. And this is a site which contains all of your learning materials. It enables you to connect with your peers and your tutors, take part in assessment and online learning activities. Each of our modules or courses at the school has its own dedicated Brightspace site, and alongside Brightspace we have a number of other technologies which are all kind of embedded within the same ecosystem. So it's very important to us to kind of reduce barriers to access, to make sure it's, wherever possible, these technologies are seamlessly integrated, so we have a single sign-on in place whereby one set of user credentials accesses all of our technologies, and we also try and integrate them as well. So basically the hub of your learning, Brightspace, is used, which then can connect beyond the Brightspace ecosystem into other tools such as Microsoft Teams or Panopto. So alongside Brightspace is one of our other core technologies is Panopto. And this is it's a video creation and sharing platform, and it's used in a number of different ways at the school. So first of all, it's used as a lecture capture tool. So any on-site activity is captured within Panopto, any lecture activity is captured within Panopto, and within 24 hours of any session you will have access to this and ongoing access up until the end of your course. It's also used to create kind of very rich pre-recorded sessions as well, and we'll just have a quick look at one of those in a moment. And these are used to supplement the face-to-face and the live sessions to enable you to kind of consume learning content at your own pace and your own time. So, for example, here is Martin Stewart, who you've probably met in a different video. He's our postgraduate director of studies, and he is giving a short presentation on inferential statistics as part of his statistics course. And it's a great environment, Panopto, because it enables you to see the tutor, it enables you to see what they're presenting. And that may be a PowerPoint presentation or it may be part of the screen, and it also gives a timeline, a snapshot of everything that's presented in the presentation, and also has closed captioning as well, which is very useful for anybody that wants to recap and may find it difficult hearing or understanding what Martin is saying. It also enables you to search, and you can search within a presentation and every instance of that keyword, but you can also search across the whole Panopto platform. So as a student, once you kind of get into your course, you'll have lots of resources, and you can just do a search for specific keywords that will search across every video and return matches on that. So they are kind of our two key delivery platforms, Brightspace and Panopto. We also supplement these technologies with Microsoft Teams. So each of our Brightspace sites, I'm just going to dive into Brightspace now and click on Martin's Research Methods module. And each one of our Brightspace sites also has a linked Microsoft Teams site. And we've done that for a number of different reasons. We were already adopting Microsoft Teams as a great platform to facilitate communication and collaboration, but during the COVID restrictions last year, we kind of accelerated the adoption of that tool to ensure that you're able to keep in close contact with your peers and your tutors, and also take part in kind of rich learning activities online. So that may be either live presentations and discussion with the tutor, or it may be group collaboration work. And we've had lots of really positive feedback during the year on the use of Teams. And I've just pop into Martin's Teams site here. You'll see lots of discussion and presentation of resources, capturing of live content, etc. Within that platform. I've already mentioned the capturing of online activity, face-to-face activity, but we also capture any activity that is delivered online. So that is all of our live sessions, which are either delivered over Microsoft Teams or within the Brightspace virtual classroom. They are all captured and made available to you during your time here. And we also webcast our lectures, on-campus lectures, if for any reason that you're unable to be on campus at any time during the academic year. You're able to watch those sessions live and also access the recording afterwards. So I know Martin in his presentation talks about how what the model of education is likely to look like from September. And even though we will be maximising our time on campus, there will be certain elements, certain parts of the week where you'll be taking part in online activity. And we've worked very closely with our academic colleagues in the last 12 months to kind of develop approaches in the use of these technologies to really to kind of ensure that the experience for you in that online activity is very rich and engaging. And our tutors have been fantastic in kind of adopting these new approaches and really wanting the experience for you as the student to be as good as possible. That is something that really comes through from to me from our academic colleagues, but also from my team, and everyone has got a real desire to make sure that the educational experience is as good as it can be. So that is our core educational technologies. Alongside this, we've also got systems such as Turnitin, which enables you to receive very rich feedback. We use Turning Point, which is an audience response system, which gets fantastic feedback from our students, and it just makes our kind of the more didactic lecture activity much more engaging. Think of it kind of a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire system for the classroom, and that receives, as I said, really good feedback. So that's kind of a snapshot of my team, what we do and the technologies we use, and I look forward to hopefully welcoming you to the school in September. Thank you.